that she's like, look, I don't want any part of this. I'm just going to cancel. And that is so awful that the listing agent sabotaged their own deal because they weren't counting it per the statute. And it sounds so silly, but I couldn't save the buyer at that point. I couldn't convince her, hey, look, just stay in it. You're protected. This is exactly what it is. But it just went off the rails. And I could see that happening with anything, where as soon as your client pushes you, all right, well, when do I have to owe this deposit? And do I need to do it on Friday, or can I get it in on Monday? So important. And it's not something that you can just wing. You can't just say, like, you couldn't just say, well, I think Monday's fine. I don't really want you saying that. I want you to say, no, it's Monday. It is Monday. Here's how you do it. So, Dad, effective date, right? We were looking at the FAR bar contract. We're looking at the NABOR contract. Effective date is the last day that the last party signs. That's
signed or exactly initialed and dated, actually.
Initialed and dated. So the last party to initial and date. FAR bar says that it also has to be delivered. NABOR doesn't reference delivery, but my advice is that your effective date is the last day or the day that the last party initialed and signed, and then gave that back to the other side. So we know we have a full deal. We have an executed deal. That is actually day 0. That is not day 1. That's day 0. That's the effective date, day 0. Day 1 is the next day. So Jerry, if I've got to send in the deposit on day 1, do I have to do it on the effective date, or can I wait till tomorrow?
The effective date is 0 date.
That's right. So if you have day 1, you can do it the next day.